discuss wetlands, what they are, what they do for us, how they're being ruined, and how to prevent them from being ruined. What is a wetland? A wetland is any place that land is wet. Bill Nye says it perfectly. A more descriptive definition of a wetland is a terrestrial ecosystem that is soaked in water, poor in drainage, and filled with either still or very sluggish water. Some examples of wetlands are bogs, marshes, and swamps. How do wetlands benefit us? Not too long ago in the United States, a plan existed to rid the states of every single wetland, as they were and are home to some disease-carrying insects, such as wasps. However, wetlands are very useful in several ways. 1. They prevent floods. Wetlands that have not had construction done on them have lots of moist and wet land that is ready to absorb water. Wetlands are better than dry lands at absorbing floods because of the adhesion that happens between the water and the dirt and the water that is coming over. Another way wetlands do this is the roots of the trees and plants that grow there. Some of the water will be absorbed and some will be traveling, but at a way slower rate than it would be if the land was dry and without vegetation. 2. They filter dirty waters. Wetlands do this for us by slowing down the water passing through and absorbing it, or just by slowing it down. By slowing it down, the sediments carried in the water slowly start to settle at the bottom of the water running through. Also, some of the plants absorb the chemicals and pollutants, like cattails. Provide wildlife habitat. Wetlands provide a place for animals to live and give them food to eat. Much vegetation is able to grow there, and that attracts first, second, third, and more trophic levels. 4. They provide us with beautiful scenery. How are wetlands being destroyed? Wetlands are naturally drained by global warming as well as humans. Humans are not entirely to blame for global warming happening, as it is a process which naturally happens. We are, however, responsible for speeding it up by releasing CO2 into the atmosphere through burning fossil fuels, running factories, and releasing other greenhouse gases. Also, we create landfills which give off methane as the trash is decomposed of, and methane is another greenhouse gas. Until recently, wetlands were looked down on as things and areas that should be drained and destroyed. By the point that it was realized that wetlands are beneficial to us and other animals and organisms, approximately half the wetlands in the United States were wiped out. Most were drained and built over. Another factor of a wetlands is being ruined is by storms and overflooding. Wetlands prevent floods, but when overflooded, the plants and some or most animals are drowned and others are driven out. An example is when a dam is put up somewhere. How do we prevent our wetlands from destruction and extinction? 1. Try and cut down on how much CO2 producing activities you do. Remember, methane is also a greenhouse gas and is produced when garbage at a landfill is decomposed. Also try to cut down on using brand new material and increase on not wasting and reuse and reduce, since recycling takes a lot of money and energy to happen and includes emission of CO2 into the atmosphere. Do not build over the wetlands. Building on wetlands requires filling in the wetland with concrete, and concrete does not absorb water. Also, it costs lots to get enough concrete and to build it. 3. Support any campaigns or petitions to save a local or any wetland. 4. If the town or city or province or state or county or country you live in does not have any laws on wetland safety and protection, write a letter of request to the political head of the region. 5. If on a hike or stuck in a wetland, do not try to ruin as much land as possible. How would you like it if someone walked into your house, or room even, and trashed everything in and not in their path? Wetland safety notice. If you suddenly find yourself trapped in quicksand and sinking, do not panic. Remain calm and do not move, and lie on your back until you are floating on top. And slowly paddle yourself close to something you can grab onto and pull yourself out. If you drown, don't say I didn't tell you so. Here are some pictures of wetlands. Enjoy. here are some cool links about wetlands. And here are the links and references I used to make this blog. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and learned something new today.
What does the fox say? A ring-a-ding-ding, a ring-a-ding-ding. A ring-a-ding-ding, a ring-a-ding-ding. What does the fox say? A ring-a-ding-ding, a ring-a-ding-ding. Ring-ding-ding, a ding-ding-ding. What does the fox say? A ring-a-ding-ding.
Ha 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 ha!